Welcome to this week's video where we recover from the marathon, which went really well. And I hope you all enjoyed that video, where I start preparing for Mooloolaba and we get a new bike and we do lots of riding and swimming and we start doing our running again and really just try to get things moving. So in case you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check out the Tri Stories channel, my other channel, where we talk to triathletes and Ironmen, about their journeys, how they got there, and the whole lot. It's a really interesting chat and I hope you enjoy it if you check it out. Now, if you're going to be in Mooloolaba next weekend, make sure you email me or DM me on Instagram, and because I would love to catch up with as many people as I can and maybe do a little run or have some coffee. And anyone who wants to be on Tri Stories and would have time next weekend at Mooloolaba to catch up, please reach out to me. I'll make some time and I would love to get some more people on Tri Stories and share your experience with triathlon. Now let's get on with the video. Now I have something else really important to talk about this week, because I thought I should get it out there early so everyone who's interested can have enough time to get in touch with me. The Double Ironman in Wales in September. Currently my wife is coming with me and that's it. Originally we might have had more helpers from Omnia Performance, but they are going to have some people there and we will have some bike help and stuff like that, but I still need a pit crew. So if you're based over there or think you can get there and help me out as part of my crew, please reach out and let me know. I will be happy to talk to anyone who's interested. Hopefully someone who's done an Ironman or a half Ironman or has some idea of what I'm going to be going through, just to help them understand. It's not a requirement, but I think probably from a mental side of view, it might help you to know how crazy my life is at that particular point when I'm doing the double. So anyone who can help, please reach out. We will have a vehicle and we will have somewhere to stay. We've got a place booked right on the circuit for the bike. So let me know, anyone who can help, that would be fantastic. It will be interesting. You have to be able to be on YouTube, obviously, so no people who are in witness protection, but anyone else, I look forward to hearing from you. Hopefully we can find a couple of people who can help out. And obviously you have to be prepared to stay up most of the night, because that's just part of the deal. So let me know. My email's in the information and I'll have it on the screen right now. Shoot me an email, let me know if you can help, and we will take it from there. Thank you in advance for your assistance. So this week is a little bit of a longer week than normal because I released the previous video a little bit late to include the marathon in it. This one sort of runs for a week and a half really, and I just wanted to give you a bit of an overview of what we've been through. So obviously in recovery from the marathon, there was no running in the first week. I did some riding when I got back and started swimming again immediately, which was good. It was nice to get back in the pool and it was nice to get back on the bike. I had a new bike, which was cool, and I bought a gravel bike this time, which is for a future thing which I won't tell everybody about now, but you can guess what it might be based on. So, I really wasn't 100% sure about the gravel bike, but I've got to say it is super comfortable to ride, much more comfortable than my previous bike, and I'm really happy with it because I can sit on it for a couple of hours and not feel any kind of discomfort at all, which will really be very important because that's the bike I'm going to use in the Double Ironman. So all the time that I'm spending on that bike now has been really comfortable. The only thing that I might change on it, because it's a 1x setup, and I may drop to a smaller cog on the front. Might drop, I think it's a 42 on there now. I may drop it down to like a 36 or a 38 just to give a bit more uphill ease, but otherwise, so I can still comfortably sit on like 30 to 35 kilometers an hour on that bike, even with the gravel tires on it, which says something about how comfortable the bike is. So super happy with my new bike and how comfortable it is. And yeah, so that was a really nice find, and I was really happy with that. It's a Trek Checkpoint SLR6 Generation 3, I think is the long title for it. Really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed using it more and more this week. I've been up Castle Hill a couple of times as part of my training, and again, really comfortable to ride, really enjoyable, and I can sit right down in that saddle and just push hard, and everything feels really good. So yeah, couldn't recommend that bike any higher, to be honest. And there's really something to be said for comfort when you're riding a bike. Speed is one thing, but gee whiz, when you're doing something like a double Ironman and you've got to be on the bike for 16 or 17 hours, comfort is king. And so I'm really looking forward to see how I go moving forward with that. We took back to the gym on the Monday, which was again good to get back into the gym. It was sort of a full body workout on the Monday, and I guess legs were a little bit softer than they normally are given the marathon previous weekend, but all in all my recovery from the marathon was really quite good. My knee really hurt for a couple of days, but once that went away, there wasn't anywhere near the amount of muscle soreness or anything that I was kind of expecting. There was no foot pain, there was no anything else. My body recovered really well. So hopefully with the strengthening exercises that I've got for the gym now, for my Achilles and my knees, then I can, forestall any of those kind of issues moving forward. And the real test, I guess, will be the Ironman in Cairns, that's the next time I do a full marathon length. So, and I'm really keen to try and push that Ironman in Cairns. Not as hard as possible, but I really want to get close to my best time. So I plan to really give that a good crack. Well, it's another gym workout down, and it's Monday morning. And I am just not very happy with myself from the weekend. I had a bit of a weak weekend, let's call it. And I mean, I kind of know why, because of stuff I can't tell you yet, but I don't understand my mind. Like, how you can be so strong at some things in life and then just be a fucking pussycat when it comes to other things. I don't understand it. I don't understand how that, anyway, I don't understand. It's a very difficult thing sometimes. So, and it's not like I've ruined everything, like it's just a bad weekend, but I don't understand the it's not weakness, I guess it is weakness, it's lack of control. So anyway, onward and upward this week. That's given me a good kick in the ass to get things moving, so maybe it was needed. This week we're gonna rip shit apart and really crank things to the next level before Mooloolaba. the other thing that I did this week, which was really cool, was I caught up with Dan from the Triathlon Dan YouTube channel. I'll pop a link down below. And we haven't caught up to do an episode of Tri Stories, but it was just to have a chat because he did the Ironman, the normal length Ironman of the Brutal course last year, and he was just giving me some tips, and we had a good chat about YouTube and all the fun and games of how that works. And that was really great. Dan's a great guy, and if you don't watch his channel, check it out. He does a lot more videos than I do, somehow. So that was really good. Also, I caught up with Fergus to chat about the marathon and the outcome of that, and we were both really happy with, especially the first half of the marathon. To do 2 hours 13 minutes or whatever it was for the half marathon, I was really happy with, and considering the poor lead up to it in terms of training with my Achilles and whatnot, we were both really stoked with that. So, and given the knee should solve itself over time and there's no real injury there, so to speak, we both think we're in a pretty good place moving forward. The last thing I did this week was a brick, which is just a small brick, but basically, well, I say a small brick, but it's basically the same as what I'll do next weekend at Mooloolaba. I'm doing a 50k ride and a 5k run. I may push it a little bit. We'll see how we go. I may do 10k's running, but we'll see how the legs are. All in all, it's been a relatively, well, I was going to say light week, but that's only because there hasn't been as much running. I've only been doing 20-minute runs. I've done 3 of them this week, but only 20 minutes at a time, just to ease the legs back into the whole process, been quite gentle. And so it feels like a lighter week, even though I've done lots of riding and lots of swimming. But I think next week will be more full on. We're not really tapering for Mooloolaba. It'll be like a training weekend, but I will be doing a full send. I'll be giving Mooloolaba everything I've got to, see how well I can do. So this week is kind of like a transition from recovering from the marathon and building back up to a heavier work rate in preparation for Mooloolaba, and then after Mooloolaba in preparation for the June Ironman in Cairns. Now I've got my Saturday brick, 50k's and 10k's, so let's see how I go. Thanks so much for watching this week. Don't forget to reach out to me if you want to catch up when we're in Mooloolaba next week. It'd be great to see a few people and get some more people on Tri Stories. Make sure you have a great week, and don't forget to take the next ride.